I get asked quite frequently the best different core moves that people can do to tighten and tone their abdomen, especially like the lower belly fat, the lower belly area. So I made this video to kind of cover some of those exercises to really engage the core, specifically the lower abs. But I'm going to tell you this: if you are not paying attention to the foods that you're eating, so maybe portion sizes, types of food, all of that, if you're not doing exercises other than just core exercises, you're not going to start to see abs appear. You can't spot train specific areas for fat loss, essentially. So if you're doing the right cardio exercises and nutrition, you're going to start to lose that body fat, because if you're doing all these different core exercises, you're doing like thousands of crunches a day, and you're like, what the heck, why isn't my belly shrinking? It's because you're building the muscle up, and when you build the muscle up and you haven't lost the body fat over the top of it, you're essentially making your waist bigger. So womp womp, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. So I want to let you know that before this. But if you've already lost the body fat and you just want to start to really tone up the abdomen, and don't get me wrong, doing core exercises are great because it's going to help strengthen you in all the moves that you're doing and just provide more stability and everything so you don't get hurt in your exercises. So I just wanted to let you guys know what this whole video is about, but I also wanted to let you know how to start to lose that body fat. So first thing I'm going to go into, let's cut to the chase here, people, is going to be your reverse crunch. So if you put your feet down, you put your hands down right here, you're going to bend your knees and you're going to be pulling yourself up with your lower abdomen. So make sure that there's not this huge gap in your back like this. You want to push your hips and your low back down to the bottom of the floor, or the floor rather. So you're here and slowly engage, roll yourself up, slowly disengage. Just like that. You're not using your momentum to fling yourself up. You can also do it with your feet out, which is going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay? So that is move number one. The next one is going to be a scissor kick. So you're right here, abs engaged. Like I said, your back's not arching, you're crunched right here. So then you just bring your feet out just like this. Some people like to do scissors, some people like flutter. This, I feel the flutter gets you a little bit more of that abdomen burn down here, just because the way that your legs are moving. The next one is going to be a heel tap. So this is going to hit the sides and the lower abdomen and the upper abdomen as well, but mostly I feel it in the sides and the lower. So you're going to crunch yourself up here, and it's like a little shimmy. So you're going to try to touch each ankle. And when you're doing that, you're squeezing your rib to your hip bone. So if you can only imagine, if you're doing these along with me, you'll probably start feeling it right about now. So that's another one that I really, really like. And then the other one is more advanced, and I have two paper plates for that. So this is one of those moves that it'll get you. It's one that you would probably want to start off with rather than finish with, because it is kind of hard. So this is actually going to be using your back as well. So you're going to go in this plank, okay, you're going to release. See how I'm pushing myself back with my arms? I'm going to pull myself back up and crunch. Let me move up here a little bit more for you guys. So you release, pull with your arms, crunch, let go,